His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was gonna wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring, showcase Umaga's cruel brutality, and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He can be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being. He can easily change that trend right here tonight.
The champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a 3-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga! And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
The past doesn't matter. Here's where it counts. Here is where it's settled. The prize is on the line.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe-to-toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count-out. You just see Cena's legs bent awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now.
And Cena is taking on a lot of offense now.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring.
Really cutting it close there.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga. Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas in the tank.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage. And the referee stops the count before he decides this isn't the moment.
Hope he doesn't miss his chance because of this choice.
Ouch. Short clothesline hits its mark.
Incredible.
Momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
And he avoids what was coming. Incredible.
And he's going to the top.
Cena stays off the attack.
And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna, whose unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down.
And Umaga signaling to the WWE Universe, but he's giving his opponent a lot of time to recover. Running heel kick.
Super kick.
Fires back with a knee across the midsection.
Well, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory.
Here's the pin. Title could be just... Why on earth would he give up the pin?
He's got bad intentions.
Oh, man.
Taking head over heels.
Ooh, stinging kick. Getting out of... arm's way.
Uh-oh, monkey flip.
I love it.
Cena ducks underneath
And closes the door. That's got to crush your spirit.
connects. Saw it coming.
Will Cena conquer the undefeated Umaga? Cena powering up his opponent into position. position.
Attitude adjustment.
The champ might have just sealed things. What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
And Cena looks a little surprised. He's not used to being on this side of a kick out.
Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Umaga and Cena aren't giving up any ground here. Cena warding him off. Haymaker after haymaker. Boom. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Ooh, what a damaging blow.
Clothesline, so effective.
Mistake by Umaga. Look at this. This can't be good. Scoop slam. Now positioned out of the top rope. Oh, he timed that counter well. Big back body drop.
What elevation.
Super kick.
Half Nelson applied.
Neck breaker. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Right to the face.
My God.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
A show of confidence from John Cena. Nice running crossbody. For the win.
There's two. He got him. He got him. Cena got him.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Champion, John Cena!
Somehow, John Cena overcame the brutality of Umaga and retained his title. What a win for Cena. What a testament to his resilience and drive inside the ring.
It took everything Cena had to stop the Samoan bulldozer in his tracks. Umaga not only lost out on the WWE Championship, he's no longer undefeated.
Well, will this be the end of things, or has Cena only just begun to feel the wrath of Umaga?
It's gon' be what it's gon' be. 5 pounds of courage, bloody face, 10 pants with a gold tee. It's a war dance, a victory step. A boss stance is a gift when you insist it's my rep. John Cena.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him, like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got. Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage. No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble.
He turns it around on Umaga. And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe-to-toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more.
Oh, ouch!
Things are heading ringside now.
Into the barricade. And he said it for years. You want some? Come get some. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
And that's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable.
But John will fight you as long as he's breathing. That's the Cena style.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout.
His arrival signaled impending
social media is...
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
As Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight. But if anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality.
Watching! Oh my! Apron sentai! Throwing all costs into the wind in pursuit of the title.
This match is just evolving right before our very eyes.
I really hope it doesn't get more hazardous than this.
No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense. He got him! He got him! Cena got him! Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
And you see Cena's legs bent awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's flying.
Diving hammer strike. Cena now taking the brunt of the attack.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense. A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Kick out and one for the challenger.
Not time to expect victory yet.
Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas in the tank.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
The champion doing everything to retain here.
And he gets the shoulder up before two.
He's still in this.
Poorly timed offense there.
Solid punch. Batten down the hatches. These two are loading. Oh!
Nothing pretty here. Just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Who will break first? That is the question.
Ooh! Big boot!
Incredible. Umaga proving to be a relentless super heavyweight, determined on becoming the WWE champion tonight. Oof, that knee knocking the wind out of him.
Driven down with Emerald Flosion.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage.
Some good offense from Cena there, but it's going to be hard for John to have any lasting effect on such a huge man.
And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now. Turns it into a pin attempt. Strong kick out there.
I think this match still has a ways to go.
Jarring impact. Was punched him right in the middle. Relentless.
Enough already. That's how you wear down your opponent. Just cranking the head.
This is just ridiculous. Look at the power. This is downright superhuman. Deadlift gut-wrench suplex.
An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it.
What is Cena doing on the top rope?
John Cena, you can't see me. Boom, did you hear the impact?
He averts the offense.
And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough...
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
Gets the shoulder up after one there.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
And he turned it around. Ooh. Oh, perfect kick.
Cena dodges out of that.
Oh, right to the throat.
Umaga with a crazed look in his eyes, staring down Cena.
Here it comes!
Samoan spike. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ. This'll do it. Umaga.
Oh, Samoan spike.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Mistake by Umaga. And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna. His unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down.
He's in a bad place. This is where it could all end for him.
Clothesline!
What impact.
Went after the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance.
Overwhelming offense now from Umaga.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big.
From the top.
Diving headbutt. Ooh. Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Umaga and Cena aren't giving up any ground here.
Clothesline! Clothesline!
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
And now he's back into the ring. Cena has no control here.
Full focus from Umaga.
Oh no, it's never good when Umaga has that look in his eyes.
I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice.
The wild man Umaga only getting more intense here. And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Ooh! Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Oh!
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Each exchange just sapping the energy. Just going off with everything they've got now.
And just like that, the scales are imbalanced.
Umaga exerting his dominance.
Brutal attack from Umaga. He smells Cena's blood in the water. And Cena with the wherewithal to counter.
Cena and Umaga are out of control, taking each other to an absolute limit.
John Cena up top. This is going to be massive. The power of Cena. Oh, an attitude adjustment.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
What? What just... I can't.
Agreed, Saxton. Looks like there's no limit to how much damage this superstar can absorb.
And Cena has to remain undaunted now. He can't let up. Oh, and fights back. What a clothesline!
Sent to the corner.
And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look
What
out!
a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's it. This'll do it. Umaga.
Samoan spike. The challenger clearing a path to the title.
Oh my God.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. If he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over, that's where Estrada becomes useful by directing Umaga back to the ultimate goal.
I think Umaga just doesn't know when to stop attacking. He has no sense of what it means to pull back on the reins, so to speak.
Staggering back up, maybe to a foregone conclusion. Ooh. Oh, gosh. That looked like a bat.
This'll do it. Umaga, Samoan spike. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Oh, my gosh.
Late pin, championship on the line.
Cena's still in it. Incredible resiliency.
Oh, here it comes.
Spiked. Sit out, pile driver. Big boot. Incredible. And Umaga wants more out of his opponent.
And now he's going to the top rope.
Umaga's gonna fly. Whoa, look out. The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Double leg takedown. Gonna stack that up here. Look at him. Champ's down. This one's for everything. New champion, an undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way.
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw general manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. 2 bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features 2 Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
2 roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match, and accompanied by Paul Ellering, and a combined weight of 620 pounds. Akam and Razor, the authors of pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And a combined weight of 770 pounds. Rosie, and GeForce 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's an irregular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because and right into the pin.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined. He's colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
Authors of Pain taking on 3-minute warning in a match that feels created for them. Extreme Rules. Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
Get this back into the ring now. Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
Turns it around. Oh! And this one could be moving to ringside. Kick to the gut.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
And that toss sent them soaring.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that. Wow. Great athleticism.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely does.
T-bone into a power slam.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
You know exactly what you're getting into when you sign up for this kind of match.
Right into the pin.
Surprising, we have a pin attempt. Shoulders up.
He is definitely struggling to keep him down at this point.
Loving blow.
Watching the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. He's got him down to the pin here. Manages to escape before the 3 count.
He got close there. It could be do or die time.
Look at this. Back into the ring now. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
They go.
3-minute warning might just be done messing
Makes
around.
the cover. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and GeForce 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
Well, I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. And he breaks the count quickly.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of it.
Oh, what a jumping headbutt. Bam!
Headbutt. There it is. Reversal. Calculating the next move here. Ooh, right to the throat. Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the...
And here's the cover.
And a shoulder in the air.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Oh, God.
He looks defenseless as he struggles to get his bearings.
He's starting to look bad.
And this is a classic Extreme Rules game plan, trying to deal as much damage as possible.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Guys, they're coming dangerously close here.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Look at this on Jamal. Oh, down by the DDT.
Completely manhandling, my goodness. Just a perfect... Has their opponent down.
Camel clutch locked in, agonizing. Camel clutch applied, they're not going to last.
Dragging them out. There's a slam, setting them up in the corner. What does this superstar have planned? Gonna climb to the second rope.
Beautiful splash. 3-minute warning might just be done messing around.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
Oh, clubbing blow.
And Rosie just got shaken up bad with that move.
Razor doing what he can to protect his territory.
He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
Extreme Rules takes an intense toll on the body. The longer this match goes, the worse it gets.
Rosie left to kill his pin, put Jamal away. Quick shoulder up.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing, and after this match is already gone for so long.
What are they attempting to do here? Looking for a suplex. No.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction. A pin! We have a pin!
Almost ended it there.
Somehow, someway, he is still in this.
And Jamal is derailed for a moment by that attack.
Yeah, Razor came prepared for this matchup.
And slides back into the ring. Akam with a course correction.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AO up across the shoulder. He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
The cover! Oh, he makes the biggest save of the night.
Wow. Great athleticism.
Rosie and Jamal tell the victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big... Paul Payne locked in. two of the most badass squads we've ever seen. They were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City,
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip up arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
You can feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands,
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mella is money, and she is as confident as ever.
making her way to the ring from Staten Island,
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Well, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
and from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase, become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. Oh, shot right to the hand.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the face Miss Money in the Bank.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase. Oof, chuck that chair right at him.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Oh, kick connects. Suplex attack. Able to go behind, though, into the top line. goes back into the ring here. Lynch responds. Drop kick. Natalya.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
Bang! Crucial counter there. Could be considered an unexpectedly rookie mistake from the veteran Natalya.
Yeah, Becky delivering the pain.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Trying to grab it.
All eyes are glued high above the ring.
The offense catching up with her now.
My beautiful Carmella looking to push the advantage after that. The disrespect can be tasted in their mouth. And a slap for the exclamation point.
Practically never-ending blood.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here. A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash in his... only failed once. The other failed cash-in was awarded to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
But it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there.
This is where steady nerves are a necessity. Readjusting the furniture, we know how this ends.
And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
Contact by Tamina. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
That kick to the body, and check out this power. The Canadian
trying to slip out. She did it.
Action now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to move soon.
And Charlotte got rocked off of that one.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon.
She's tossed right out of the ring. She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not. Not a factor for her.
Kick to the back.
She's starting to struggle here.
Yeah, Cole taking this much damage now. Blast off!
Sent out of the ring the hard way. She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here.
Tamina sidesteps that. Oh, vicious headbutt.
That looked rough.
I think that busted her open.
Well, we might need to get her some help.
Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream.
Boom, utilizing the unforgiving steel of the ladder.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank. Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having trouble up there. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Uh-oh, watch out! Double Russian leg sweep.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
And all of this pain and discomfort will make ascending a ladder very challenging.
Taking on even more brutal damage there.
Yeah, she is really looking out of sorts here.
That's just hard to watch.
Putting that ladder in the exact right position now. Center of the ring. He lost some of her stamina at this stage.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
Lift it up. What's next? She's getting that ladder exactly where gets it.
A crucial step. Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
Sent right into the corner.
Mudhole stomping. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match. What are we going to see here?
Into a suplex of their own.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb. Reaching.
So close to victory.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together.
Oh, solid form. She's been pushed past her limit here.
From the top.
She counters it. And never there. Oh, what a slap. Lynch set ringside. Placing the ladder right in the middle of the ring. Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? She's in place. Can she end this here?
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
Nice reach.
Nicely done.
Ooh. And she wisely heads back to the ring.
Man, right to the esophagus.
Natalya looks like she's down and out.
Yeah, she's in a lot more than rough shape here.
Heading up in harm's way yet again.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
An elbow and then a springboard kick. Exploder. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Up to the electric chair, down for the drop. She created separation with the knee.
Up the ladder now. Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my. Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
And Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is just... The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best.
And she's just put an end to that submission.
Ooh, bullseye. Ooh. Strong kick. My goodness. Jeez, driving headbutt. Ooh.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya. Making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
Sliding back into the ring. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Victory is literally within her reach here.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
And Flair gets that turned back on her.
The Queen powering up her opponent.
Buster.
Forcing her right out of the ring. Looks like she wants to take things to the floor here.
Setting the ladder up in the corner, but it's anyone's guess what's coming next.
I got some ideas.
Meanwhile, we see Charlotte.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte, followed by natural selection.
The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
What's she looking for under the ring?
Overcrutch in the finals carry takeover.
And blow after blow being absorbed by the midsection.
That has to make breathing quite difficult.
Carmella with a super kick. Natalya's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder. That's right near the ladder.
She's leaning the ladder in the corner. I've never seen anything good come out of this.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response. The energy in here is palpable. Something truly special is unfolding before taking flight.
Boy, what a kick. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Natalya looking to step through the sharpshooter, Byron.
Using this submission to weaken the opponent. Smart strategy.
Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better. Oh, there it is. The disarmer.
Just looking to do some damage. This hold can't even decide the match.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
Obviously, this is about more than just a win.
No. Good God. What just happened?
The ladder was just turned into a rock.
From the top.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
Working on the hook here.
Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Better hurry.
Big opportunity for Carmella. Can she pull it down?
Every time you climb that ladder, you hope it's the last time.
Certainly isn't getting any safer up there. Boom.
Oh my goodness. Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is ripe for the picking.
Now by nature. She set the ladder up dead center.
Oh, her eyes are on the prize now.
She's going up now. Going up high. Power slam. Oh my God, what a move. Ooh. Totally helpless at the moment. Down in a hurry.
Becky Lynch rolls through, and she's disarmer locked in.
And I think this
Slides right out of the disarmer. Drop kick.
takes their breath out. Effective counter. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
She looks like she's struggling for air here.
Yeah, those focused attacks to her core are going to do that.
And Charlotte with a reversal.
She dodges out of the way.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
Big forearm.
And look at for a back suplex.
Very nice.
Center of the ring.
Perfect ladder positioning and placement here.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Standing on top of the ladder. You have to wonder if this will be worth it.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many. She's rocked, and things aren't about to get any better.
Here she
To the sky.
and that's not what she was looking for there.
Hooking her up.
Boom!
This is unique. And Carmella with a takedown, looking for a cone of silence submission. It's locked in.
She's tapping, but it doesn't matter at all in this situation. Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Oh, shoulder to the gut.
Kick to the body.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter applied.
She's trapped in the submission. This one,
She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering.
look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys.
But she better hurry. She doesn't have much time.
And more damage being inflicted on the torso.
Repeatedly going after that midsection. Just devastating. She's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it.
Oh, this is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied. Submission locked in, but
And the agony has no reason to end as we see her tapping out in pain.
caught with a clothesline. Carmella's tangled up.
Double underhook suplex. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Getting that ladder in position.
Right in the middle of the ring. I'm getting dizzy just watching.
Here we go. Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
Another attack to the head and looking a little dazed. Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity all match. I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Try not to fumble around too much here.
Have to move fast. Time is of the essence. Boom!
Down they go. What a move.
Oh, man. Jarring headbutt.
Now Carmella.
Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
Perfect takedown.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Oh, boy. Here it comes. Will she get it fully locked in?
She's trapped in the submission. This won't cost her the match directly, but it could do a lot of damage.
Able to shift her weight and escapes.
Oh, she just clocked her.
Turned it around with a reversal.
Dueling reversals. Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
And this one's taken to the outside. Returning to the ring now.
That's a job. Looks like she's going to shake it off, but she needs to make sure to protect her head better.
Just raining down punches.
And she's fine taking this to the outside.
Flair delivering the chop. Natural selection.
Becky's hope to reclaim her women's championship is looking a whole lot bleaker now.
There goes Carmella into a rough landing.
Oh, clothesline. Bang. Lynch. Suplex roll through into the armbar submission. Disarmer is cinched.
Got the submission, but that's not going to win this match.
She set the ladder up dead center.
Oh, her eyes are on the prize now.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly. Victory.
Slides right out.
The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharpshooter applied.
Just looking to do some damage. And she's tapping, but it doesn't even matter. It can't save her here.
Becky in full control here. Oh, manhandle slam.
Jawbreaker.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row.
Oh, what a kick.
Vicious.
Oh, man. Suplex
That ends the submission hold.
Yikes! That ladder really rubbing their belly.
Byron, we got the ladder. Center of the ring.
This is where you need to be.
And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring there.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is ripe for the picking.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win?
Needs to move quick here.
This might be your chance.
It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep going.
Full focus on obtaining the prize.
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
Tugging and grabbing and doing everything to get it down.
Oh, that might have just broken something. And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously with...
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for
the code of silence.
Submission maneuver is locked in. And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here.
Big boot to the gut and a thunderous forearm to follow.
Well, there she goes. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you. She's choosing to leave the ring now.
She'll take things into the ring.
Straight jacket locked in. Boom! German suplex. Tamina has something in mind.
But now we see Tamina.
Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase? Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Going to finish things off.
Pushing their opponent up for a Canadian backbreaker submission.
Might tap here.
Trying to slip out. She did it.
Suplex canceled that.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Natural selection. Bye-bye, Carmella. I don't think she'll be climbing a ladder after that.
Here we go, Byron.
Samoan drop.
Oh, the table's being set on fire.
Can't watch this. I can't watch this at all.
Leg drop.
Coming back from the outside now.
And she's looking intent on delivering something big here.
Blistering shoulder block.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Gets driven into the corner.
And this one might be headed ringside. Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this.
Bang!
All right,
The apron.
Setting up the ladder.
this could be it.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
She's grabbing at the bottom now.
It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error on top of the ladder.
Toss to ringside.
Reverse DDT.
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one. She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step.
Ladder's dead center and ready to go, guys. Back into the ring she comes.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Reaching for the prize.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult.
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss
member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are gonna be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jey ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jey are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any 2 of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jey could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day 1. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place, and there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.